What if I told you that a single number has shaped human history, guided spiritual traditions, and hidden the secrets of the universe right before our eyes? A number so powerful that it appears in every major religion, every ancient civilization, and even the very structure of reality itself. That number is 7. Think about it. There are 7 days in a week, a cycle followed across cultures and faiths. There are 7 chakras in the human body, 7 colors in the rainbow, and 7 notes in the musical scale. In Christianity, God created the world in 6 days and rested on the 7th. In Islam, there are 7 heavens. In Hinduism, the Kundalini serpent rises through 7 energy centers. In Buddhism, Buddha took 7 steps at birth, symbolizing his path to enlightenment. But why? Why is this number so deeply woven into the fabric of our existence? Is it a coincidence, or does it point to a deeper cosmic order? An ancient code hidden within reality itself. In this video, we will unveil the sacred mysteries of the number 7, its significance across ancient traditions, its connection to the divine, and its profound influence on human consciousness. By the end, you'll see this number everywhere, and perhaps you'll begin to understand the hidden patterns that shape our universe. Let's begin. The number 7 has long been regarded as a key to the mysteries of the universe. Across cultures, civilizations, and religious traditions, it has been linked to divine perfection, spiritual awakening, and the structure of existence itself. But where does this reverence come from? Is it simply a recurring pattern, or does the universe itself operate on a sacred blueprint encoded with the number 7? To understand the deeper meaning of this number, we must travel back in time to the earliest records of human spirituality and wisdom. Ancient civilizations and the number 7. The ancient Sumerians, one of the first known civilizations, divided the heavens into 7 celestial bodies: the Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn. These were not just astronomical observations, but powerful deities guiding the fate of humanity. This sevenfold division later influenced Babylonian astrology, which then passed into Greek and Roman traditions, eventually shaping modern mysticism and the esoteric sciences. In ancient Egypt, the number 7 was sacred in rituals and mythology. The god Osiris was said to have been divided into 7 parts after his death. The pyramids of Giza were aligned with celestial patterns, following mathematical principles where the number 7 played a crucial role in their design. Egyptian initiates, those seeking higher wisdom, often underwent 7 levels of spiritual trials before achieving enlightenment. Moving eastward, Hinduism and Buddhism hold the number 7 in high regard. Hindu cosmology speaks of 7 higher worlds and 7 lower worlds, representing different planes of existence. The great Vedic texts describe Sapta Rishi, or the 7 sages, who were the keepers of divine knowledge. Meanwhile, in Buddhist tradition, it is said that upon being born, the Buddha took 7 steps, symbolizing the journey towards enlightenment and the transcendence of suffering. The number 7 in Abrahamic traditions. In Judaism, the number 7 is omnipresent. The Menorah, the sacred lampstand in the temple, has 7 branches representing divine wisdom. The Sabbath, the holiest day of the week, is on the 7th day, mirroring the 7-day creation story in Genesis. The Hebrew Bible is filled with references to 7-year cycles, such as the Shemitah, a sabbatical year of rest and renewal for the land every 7th year. Christianity continues this reverence. The book of Revelation is filled with 7s, 7 churches, 7 seals, 7 trumpets, 7 bowls of judgment. The Lord's Prayer, a cornerstone of Christian devotion, contains 7 petitions. Even in Catholic traditions, there are 7 sacraments and 7 virtues countered by 7 deadly sins, an unmistakable sign of the divine balance embedded in spiritual law. Sacred geometry and the universe's blueprint. Beyond religious tradition, the number 7 appears in the natural world and mathematical structures. In sacred geometry, the seed of life, pattern, a fundamental structure of creation, consists of 7 interlocking circles. The Fibonacci sequence, found in everything from galaxies to seashells, frequently intersects with sevenfold patterns. Even within the human body, we find the 7 chakras, energy centers aligned along the spine that govern physical and spiritual well-being. The musical scale follows a pattern of 7 notes, creating harmony through vibration. Light itself, when refracted, reveals 7 colors, the very essence of the visible spectrum. So what does all of this mean? Is the number 7 merely an ancient coincidence? Or is it a sign of a hidden order embedded into the fabric of reality? Let's go even deeper. Why does the number 7 seem to govern the physical, spiritual, and cosmic order? Is it merely a pattern observed by ancient civilizations, or does it hint at an underlying code within reality itself? To answer this, we must explore the esoteric significance of 7, the ways it connects the seen and unseen worlds, and serves as a bridge between human consciousness and divine intelligence. The symbolism of 7, a bridge between worlds. In esoteric traditions, numbers are not just quantities, they are qualities, archetypes, and cosmic forces. The number 7 is considered the number of completion, perfection, and divine order. Unlike 6, which represents material creation and balance, 7 introduces a higher realm, a doorway to the spiritual plane. Consider the 6 days of creation in the book of Genesis. On the 7th day, God rests, not out of exhaustion, but to establish sacred completion. The number 6 represents the work, the material world, while 7 represents elevation beyond it, a state of divine harmony. This is why the 7th chakra, known as the Sahasrara, is the gateway to cosmic consciousness. It is why the 7th day of the week is often considered holy, a time of reflection, transcendence, and spiritual renewal. In Hermetic and alchemical traditions, 7 is the number of transformation, the 7 stages of alchemy: calcination, dissolution, separation, conjunction, fermentation, distillation, and coagulation represent a mystical process of inner purification and enlightenment. Alchemists believed that by understanding these 7 phases, one could transform not just base metals into gold, but the human soul into a vessel of divine wisdom. The celestial order and the power of 7. The ancients believed that the heavens themselves were structured around the number 7. Before the discovery of modern planets, 7 celestial bodies were recognized in the sky: the Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn. Each of these was associated with a deity, a metal, and a day of the week, a system still reflected in our calendars today. These planetary influences were seen as governing different aspects of human life: the Sun, vitality, consciousness, and divine will; the Moon, emotions, intuition, and the subconscious; Mercury, communication, intellect, and wisdom; Venus, love, beauty, and harmony; Mars, action, war, and strength; Jupiter, expansion, luck, and divine justice; Saturn, discipline, karma, and destiny. This sevenfold planetary model was not just astrological, but a reflection of the cosmic order, showing how celestial rhythms influence human destiny. Many ancient mystery schools, from the Chaldeans to the Pythagoreans, taught that understanding these planetary forces allowed individuals to master their own fate. 7 as the code of creation. If the universe follows mathematical precision, could 7 be part of a hidden code underlying creation itself? Modern science gives us clues. The visible light spectrum contains exactly 7 colors: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. The musical scale consists of 7 distinct notes before returning to the octave, an energetic cycle that repeats infinitely. Even the human body renews its cells every 7 years, suggesting a natural rhythm encoded into biological life. This brings us to an ancient concept found in nearly all wisdom traditions: the universe is not random. It operates on sacred geometry, vibration, and patterns of energy. Could it be that 7 represents an energetic law woven into the structure of reality itself? If so, then understanding and aligning with the power of 7 may allow us to tap into hidden forces that govern our spiritual evolution. But what exactly does this mean for us? In the next section, we will dive deeper into the mysteries of 7, exploring the occult and metaphysical implications of this number, and how it can be harnessed for profound spiritual transformation. We have seen how the number 7 appears in religious traditions, celestial movements, and even the structure of light and sound. But beyond its mathematical and symbolic significance, could 7 hold a deeper esoteric power, one that influences the human mind, body, and soul? To uncover this mystery, we must look at how ancient wisdom traditions viewed the number 7 as a key to spiritual transformation. The 7 levels of consciousness. Mystical schools of thought, from the Kabbalah to the Vedas, describe human consciousness as existing on 7 levels, each representing a different state of awareness. In Hindu philosophy, these levels are mirrored in the 7 chakras, energy centers that govern different aspects of our existence: root chakra, Muladhara, survival, security, and physical stability; sacral chakra, Swadhisthana, emotion, creativity, and sensuality; solar plexus chakra, Manipura, willpower, confidence, and personal power; heart chakra, Anahata, love, compassion, and connection. Throat chakra, Vishuddha, communication, truth, and self-expression. Third eye chakra, Ajna, intuition, wisdom, and higher perception. Crown chakra, Sahasrara, transcendence, unity, and divine consciousness. Each of these chakras is said to vibrate at a specific frequency, much like the 7 notes in a musical scale, 7 colors in the spectrum of light. When one ascends through these energy centers, they move from base material existence, the root chakra, to divine enlightenment, the crown chakra, a process reflected in Kundalini awakening, where spiritual energy rises through the 7 centers like a coiled serpent. Each of these chakras is said to vibrate at a specific frequency, much like the 7 notes in a musical scale or the 7 colors in the spectrum of light. When one ascends through these energy centers, they move from base material existence, the root chakra, to divine enlightenment, the crown chakra, a process reflected in Kundalini awakening, where spiritual energy rises through the 7 centers like a coiled serpent. Similarly, in Kabbalistic teachings, the Tree of Life contains 7 lower sephirot, representing different aspects of divine manifestation within the physical world. These spheres symbolize the progressive refinement of the soul, leading toward union with higher divine realities. Could it be that the number 7 represents a hidden path, a spiritual ladder leading from the physical to the divine? The 7 Hermetic principles and universal laws. The ancient Hermetic teachings, said to originate from Thoth, also known as Hermes Trismegistus, outline 7 fundamental principles that govern all of existence. These laws are found in the Kybalion, a text that describes the hidden workings of reality, the principle of mentalism. The all is mind. The universe itself is a mental construct. The principle of correspondence, as above, so below. Everything is interconnected. The principle of vibration, everything is in motion, nothing rests. The principle of polarity, everything has its opposite. Balance is key. The principle of rhythm, cycles govern all things. Rise and fall is natural. The principle of cause and effect, every action creates a reaction. The principle of gender, masculine and feminine forces exist in all aspects of life. These 7 principles are not random. They describe the hidden mechanics of how energy, consciousness, and matter interact. To master these laws is to align oneself with the fundamental structure of the universe, allowing for greater wisdom, power, and spiritual ascension. It is no coincidence that these 7 laws mirror the 7 chakras, the 7 heavens, and the 7 stages of alchemical transformation. They all point to a single truth. Reality itself is structured around a sacred pattern, and the number 7 is its signature. The power of 7 in manifestation and ritual. Because of its deep esoteric significance, the number 7 has been used in spiritual practices and rituals for thousands of years. Consider the following examples. Many mantras and prayers are repeated 7 times to enhance their potency. In Western occultism, 7-day rituals are used to align one's energy with the cosmos. Magic circles in ancient grimoires are often drawn with 7 layers for protection and invocation. Dream interpretation and divination often involve sevenfold symbolism, as dreams are believed to arise from the 7th level of the soul in Kabbalistic teachings. Even today, people knock on wood 7 times, walk around sacred objects 7 times, and light 7 candles for spiritual guidance. Ancient practices that have survived through intuition rather than conscious understanding. But how can we use this knowledge in our own lives? Now that we have uncovered the profound significance of the number 7 across religions, philosophy, and esoteric traditions, the question arises, how can we apply this knowledge in our daily lives? Ancient wisdom teaches that numbers are not just symbols, but keys to unlocking hidden forces in the universe. The number 7, being the number of spiritual completion and higher consciousness, can be used as a tool for manifestation, energy work, and personal transformation. 1. The rule of 7 in spiritual practices. Many spiritual disciplines incorporate sevenfold repetition to strengthen intention and deepen connection with higher realms. You can integrate this principle into your own practice by repeating affirmations or mantras 7 times to amplify their energetic imprint, meditating for 7 minutes, or in multiples of 7, such as 14 or 21 minutes, to align with higher frequencies, performing a specific spiritual ritual for 7 consecutive days to solidify transformation, lighting 7 candles, or using 7 crystals in spiritual work for divine alignment. In Vedic traditions, certain mantras are most effective when chanted 108 times, a number that is itself divisible by 7. 1 plus 0 plus 8 equals 9, which is the completion of cycles. 2. The power of 7 in energy healing. Since the human body contains 7 major chakras, working with the number 7 in energy healing and meditation can restore balance and promote higher awareness. You can visualize each chakra glowing brightly for 7 breaths before moving to the next one. Use a 7-note musical scale, like the solfeggio frequencies, to tune your body's vibrational field. Drink water infused with intention while repeating a mantra 7 times, programming it with spiritual energy. Even the structure of DNA resonates with frequencies found in the Fibonacci sequence, which links to the sacred geometric patterns of life, patterns in which the number 7 plays a crucial role. 3. The 7-day transformation technique. Because time itself is structured around a 7-day cycle, you can use a 7-day practice to realign your mind, body, and spirit. Try this method. Day 1. Self-reflection. Write down your current state, your emotions, desires, and spiritual questions. Day 2. Purification. Engage in cleansing rituals such as fasting, smudging, or a water ritual. Day 3. Intention setting. Write down your goals and spiritual aspirations for the next cycle. Day 4. Alignment. Meditate deeply on your purpose, seeking guidance from within. Day 5. Action. Take concrete steps toward your goal, whether through study, practice, or self-discipline. Day 6. Integration. Reflect on any changes, insights, or obstacles that appeared. Day 7. Completion and gratitude. Give thanks, release attachments, and prepare for the next phase of growth. This technique mirrors the creation story in many religious traditions, where the universe itself was completed on the 7th day. By following a structured 7-day process, you harmonize yourself with the cosmic rhythm of manifestation. 4. Using the number 7 for manifestation. Many ancient magicians and sages believed that intentions spoken in patterns of 7 resonate with universal laws. To apply this, speak your desires aloud 7 times with full conviction. Write your goal 7 times on a piece of paper and place it under your pillow. Use the 777 breathing method. Inhale for 7 seconds, hold for 7 seconds, and exhale for 7 seconds, visualizing your intention materializing. This is not superstition. It is a method of tuning into a universal frequency that has been used across cultures for centuries. The number 7 is more than just a recurring pattern in religion, science, and philosophy. It is a cosmic key to understanding the hidden structure of existence. It represents the journey from the material to the divine, chakras, heavens, stages of enlightenment, the balance between order and mystery, universal laws, sacred texts, mystical traditions, a tool for a spiritual awakening when consciously applied in daily practice. It is no coincidence that the ancients built their temples, scriptures, and even calendars around this sacred number. By aligning with it, we begin to see beyond the veil, understanding that life itself is encoded with divine intelligence. And so, I leave you with this question. What if the number 7 is not just a symbol, but a message, a reminder that you are part of something much greater than you have ever imagined?